Hey, welcome to your Capricorn horoscopes for the week of September 24th through the 30th, the very last week of September. We are going to kick off the week with the moon, which is, has its moments, but it's not exactly the worst thing in the world either. As the moon is, we're kicking off the week with the moon in conjunction with Pluto. And of course, that means that the moon is actually playing into the grand trine that Pluto has going on right now, with first the sun, and then it switches over to Mercury the very next day, which is a grand trine that is going to last throughout the week. I thought it was only going to be for a couple of days here, but I did not take into consideration that quick little switch there that takes place pretty much on Monday, giving you guys a grand trine for yet another week, on top of the grand sextile that you already have with Uranus and Neptune. We also have a grand trine with Uranus, the sun, and on Sunday, and then Mercury on Monday through the end of the week. These are both very big aspects that are very helpful towards your specific goals. And pardon me, it's all pointing towards your long-term career goals here, right on the focus that Capricorn always wants to be. It's about my success and my money. That's where your focus is right now. And Uranus's focus is really on your day-to-day schedule. So it's bringing that time in to be able to focus on those goals specifically. So it's sort of quieting down all the other stuff that normally kind of gets in the way and becomes distracting. The grand sextile that Pluto and Uranus have with Neptune also kind of lends a helping hand there, because Neptune is really focused on home. So we're really looking at all of these things just sort of working like a well-oiled machine so that you can focus on what you need to focus on, which is bettering your career situation, which is awesome. And if you are looking to better your career situation, all of the energy is going toward that currently right now. Just at the beginning of the week, it kind of sort of goes away by Monday. Pluto and the moon are all in a square with Mercury. So we start off with Mercury being a challenge in there, and then it becomes a little bit more helpful as we move into the next day. But that challenge really is about your goals. I feel like over structuring is an issue. I think that that's really what we're talking about here, because Pluto is focused on the past and reminding you not to let past mistakes come in and screw this up. So sometimes when you get over organized or over structuring something, it sort of puts you in this mindset of you won't move forward unless it happens exactly the way that you want it to. And that's very destructive towards the goal ultimately. So this is just kind of a reminder not to let that trip you up again. It's already happened. You know it didn't work. You have to be flexible. Let the universe add some magic into your plans that maybe you didn't plan for. It always works out better that way. As we continue on into the rest of the week, we do have a bit of an issue as Pluto does move into a square with Mars this week. And that's probably going to continue for a couple of weeks because of where the two of them are placed there. Mars is really focused on right on the cusp of career and your support system focus. And this is another one of those reminders not to repeat past mistakes, because Pluto is very much focused on the past. Whether it's a good or bad is irrelevant. It is always a mixture of both when you think about it. The moon comes into square Pluto at the same time, turning this into a much bigger challenge right at the end of the week on Saturday. And the moon's placement is on those you love. So while most of the week everything was a well-oiled machine, all of a sudden at the end of the week, that well-oiled machine just completely breaks down, right? And you're kind of left sitting there going, I should have known this was going to happen, right? But of course it's going to happen. Something always comes in to trip it up. It's never a well-oiled machine, really, no matter how hard you work on it. So it's not entirely your fault. It's just life. Life can't work like a well-oiled machine. So it's going to come in and go, okay, you've had enough time. Now you're focusing on all of this and this challenge. As frustrating and annoying as that is, you guys are literally built for it. So, I know that you're going to get through it. It's going to be frustrating, but it's not the end of the world. So, that's what I have for you guys this week. If you love your horoscopes, do click the link in the description and send me a copy. I would really appreciate that. If you're listening rather than viewing, that's ko-fi.com/heavy metal psychic. And of course, check out heavymetalpsychic.com and all the fun stuff going on there. I'm Melissa Bruce, the Heavy Metal Psychic. Thank you for watching, and I will see you guys next week. And in the meantime, oh boy, you guys are going to kick some butt this week. You go out there and you pick that butt. Show them all how to do it because you're Capricorns and you're awesome. I'll see you guys next week.